Hi everyone, welcome to my channel where I compare and contrast the latest TV shows and movies. Today, I'm going to talk about Horizon and Yellowstone, two Western series starring Kevin Costner as a rancher who faces various threats to his land and family. If you're a fan of Westerns, you might be wondering, which Kevin Costner Western is better? Well, the answer is not easy, and I'm going to show you why. First of all, let's look at the similarities between the two shows. Both Horizon and Yellowstone are created by Taylor Sheridan, who is known for writing and directing gritty and realistic westerns like Sicario, Hell or High Water, and Wind River. Both shows are set in the modern day, but feature characters who live by the old-fashioned code of the West. Both shows have stunning cinematography that showcases the beauty and harshness of the American landscape. Both shows have a large ensemble cast that includes veteran actors like Costner, Wes Bentley, Kelly Reilly, Cole Hauser, Luke Grimes, and Veal Birmingham, as well as newcomers like Finn Little, Eden Brolin, Corianca Kilcher, and Hassie Harrison. Both shows have a lot of violence, drama, romance, and humor. But here's where things get different. Horizon and Yellowstone are not exactly the same, but rather variations on the same theme. The plot of Horizon is similar to the plot of Yellowstone, but with some changes. For example, in Yellowstone, Costner plays John Dutton, the patriarch of the Dutton family who owns the largest contiguous ranch in the United States. In Horizon, Costner plays Sam Walker, the patriarch of the Walker family who owns the largest contiguous ranch in Texas. In Yellowstone, John Dutton has 4 children. Lee, a loyal ranch hand who dies in the first episode. Beth, a ruthless businesswoman who has a complicated relationship with her father and her ex-lover Rip. Jamie, a lawyer who becomes a politician and betrays his family, and Case, a former Navy SEAL who struggles to balance his loyalty to his father and his Native American wife Monica. In Horizon, Sam Walker has 4 children. Jake, a loyal ranch hand who dies in the first episode. Kate, a ruthless businesswoman who has a complicated relationship with her father and her ex-lover Colt. Jesse, a lawyer who becomes a politician and betrays his family, and Kyle, a former Army Ranger who struggles to balance his loyalty to his father and his Mexican wife Alina. In Yellowstone, John Dutton faces various enemies who want to take over his land or harm his family. These include Dan Jenkins, a greedy developer who wants to build a casino resort on Dutton's land. Thomas Rainwater, a Native American chief who wants to reclaim his ancestral territory from Dutton. Malcolm Beck, a corrupt businessman who tries to blackmail Dutton into selling his land. Rourke Morris, a hedge fund manager who plans to build an airport on Dutton's land. And Market Equities, a powerful corporation that wants to turn Dutton's land into a ski resort. In Horizon, Sam Walker faces various enemies who want to take over his land or harm his family. These include Dave Johnson, a greedy developer who wants to build a golf resort on Walker's land. Victor Cruz, a Mexican cartel leader who wants to smuggle drugs through Walker's land. Frank Miller, a corrupt businessman who tries to blackmail Walker into selling his land. Ryan Morris, yes, same name, a hedge fund manager who plans to build an oil pipeline on Walker's land. And Global Industries, yes, same name, a powerful corporation that wants to turn Walker's land into an industrial park. So how do we compare and contrast these two shows? Well, there are several criteria that we can use. For example, quality. Which show has better writing, acting, directing, editing, music, etc.? Popularity. Which show has more viewership, ratings, awards, etc.? Impact. Which show has more influence on the culture, society, industry, etc.? Originality. Which show has more creativity, innovation, uniqueness, etc.? Let's start with quality. Both shows have high production values and excellent performances from their cast members. However, Horizon seems to suffer from some flaws that affect its quality. For example, the dialogue is often cliched and predictable. The characters are often stereotypical and one-dimensional. The plot is often contrived and unrealistic. The pacing is often slow and boring. Yellowstone, on the other hand, seems to have more strengths that enhance its quality. For example, the dialogue is often witty and sharp. The characters are often complex and nuanced. The plot is often intriguing and suspenseful. The pacing is often fast and exciting. Therefore, based on quality, Yellowstone seems to be the better show. Next, let's look at popularity. Both shows have a large and loyal fan base and receive positive reviews from critics and audiences. However, Yellowstone seems to have more popularity than Horizon. For example, Yellowstone has more seasons and episodes than Horizon. Yellowstone has more viewers and ratings than Horizon. Yellowstone has more awards and nominations than Horizon. Yellowstone has more social media buzz and engagement than Horizon. Therefore, based on popularity, Yellowstone seems to be the better show. Next, let's look at impact. Both shows have an impact on the culture, society, and industry of the Western genre. However, Yellowstone seems to have more impact than Horizon. For example, Yellowstone has revived the interest and appreciation for the Western genre in the modern era. Yellowstone has raised awareness and discussion about the issues and challenges facing the West, such as land rights, environmental protection, Native American rights, etc. Yellowstone has inspired and influenced other shows and movies that feature similar themes and elements, such as 1883, The Harder They Fall, News of the World, etc. Yellowstone has created a franchise and a brand that includes spin-offs, prequels, merchandise, etc. Therefore, based on impact, Yellowstone seems to be the better show. Finally, let's look at originality. Both shows have some originality in their stories, characters, and settings. However, Horizon seems to have less originality than Yellowstone. For example, Horizon is basically a copy of Yellowstone with some minor changes. Horizon does not offer anything new or different to the Western genre. Horizon does not have a clear or distinctive vision or voice. Horizon does not have a memorable or catchy title. Yellowstone, on the other hand, seems to have more originality than Horizon. For example, Yellowstone is an original creation that does not copy any other show or movie. Yellowstone offers something new and different to the Western genre. Yellowstone has a clear and distinctive vision and voice. Yellowstone has a memorable and catchy title. Therefore, based on originality, Yellowstone seems to be the better show. So, based on these criteria, Horizon is Yellowstone. Which Kevin Costner Western is better? The answer is clear. Yellowstone is better than Horizon in every aspect. Horizon is just Yellowstone in disguise, a cheap and lazy imitation that fails to live up to its predecessor. Yellowstone is the real deal, a quality and original show that succeeds in delivering an epic and entertaining Western saga. That's all for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos where I compare and contrast the latest TV shows and movies. Also, let me know in the comments what you think of Horizon and Yellowstone. Which one do you prefer and why? I'd love to hear your opinions. See you next time.